What's up, everybody? Will here. Welcome back to my channel. As today, we're going to list the most hardest questions on the internet. People cannot agree on which one it is, which of these answers it is. So it's time for me to answer all these questions from what my opinion is. So, like what I said, this is by Neil.fun. Like what I said right here, let's settle this. Internet debates have raged for too long. It's time to settle the big questions so we can move on. So first question, how do you pronounce this? This is probably the only logical answer. It's GIF. Okay, good. GIF is peanut butter, so is that peanut butter brand? Is the dress blue and black or white and gold? That was white and gold in my opinion. Stupid ad. Alright. My opinion looks white. Okay, most people agreed. Wow. Alright, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Now, this is the tough one. This is definitely one I couldn't even answer. Now, in order for the egg to get laid, the chicken must have came first. But in order for a new chicken to come around, an egg must have been there first, which makes this extremely difficult to answer. I mean, things there probably could have been like something huge way back then, back in the time that maybe had like a deformation, whatever, and laid an egg and had what a chicken is. But the crazy thing is, I think uh, I I this has always been a complicated answer. But in my personal opinion, I think the chicken might have came first, or the egg came first. That one's almost even. That one's really tough. Should a sandwich be cut diagonally or horizontally? I do both, in my opinion. This one shouldn't really be a complicated one. But I more do horizontally more. Diagonally is perfectly fine. But I do horizontally more. It's a lot more easier than diagonally. So, there's that. Is cereal with soup? I actually never thought about that. But soup, if I remember, soup is, the definition is like a liquid with like vegetables or whatever in it. Or with something that's in it. Which I never really thought about if cereal is actually a soup. Interesting. A lot of people say, oh, I didn't see what that one was. Hmm. I never really thought about it. I always thought it wasn't a soup, but it probably could be. Cereal's not a soup, huh? Oh, I agree with that one. Toilet paper. Okay, this one's easy. It's over. Who does it under? That makes absolutely no sense. There, Pepsi or Coke? I I choose neither. My favorite cola is RC, but if I would have to choose, I'll go with Pepsi. No way. All right. But RC is better than both of them. Better than RC's Mountain Dew. So, it's not even a cola, but that's my opinion. Is pineapple on pizza good? Not in my opinion. Okay, good. I mean, I can see like a lot of people liking it because Hawaiian pizzas. I know that's very popular, of course, in like Hawaii, but there's a lot of people that also eat it. Which it could, man. I had pineapple before and I didn't like it, but I never had a Hawaiian pizza, so there you go. All right, Star Wars or Star Trek? I do not watch either. I do not watch neither of them. I do not support neither of them. But I guess you gotta go by the more popular vote, right? Which I guess would be Star Wars. Alright, but I don't watch neither of them, so I'm not into that. Would a dog wear pants like this or like this? Alright. Would a dog wear would it cover all four legs or just the back? No, on a human it only covers, just our legs. But you think about the front paws are kind of like arms, like it is on a human, which they use it for, you know, eating and a whole bunch of other stuff. We use our hands for, use it for building and, you know. But the thing is, what makes no sense is if you have all four paws, you know, all covered and stuff. Wouldn't that make the dog trip? I could be wrong. I think the back. I think. Okay. So most people agree. Okay, that's good. Could Jack have found the door in the movie? I never seen the Titanic, so I can't really answer this one. So I really don't know. I really don't know. Okay, everybody's saying that he could. I really don't know. I haven't seen the Titanic. I think it's like a 5-hour movie or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's like 3 hours. Are hot dogs the same? Oh man, I hate this one. So I just gotta look at what a sandwich is. A sandwich is what? Two pieces of bread or whatever stuck on top of each other. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, if the bun isn't split apart, if it's like all one whole, then it's not a sandwich. But if it's like gets split apart or whatever, then that could probably qualify as a sandwich. But overall, I'd say no. Okay, good. But that one could work either way. Marvel, I don't watch either. I really don't know. What would be the more popular vote? I'm not into this stuff, so. Uh, I really don't know. I heard a couple of the characters, but I don't read comics. I don't watch any of the movies. Let me look. It looks like there's a bat, which I would guess Batman, and then what, Captain America's the other one. Okay, I just guess. I mean, I'm not into that stuff. Should we get rid of daylight savings? No. I don't think we really should because, really, why is everybody saying get rid of daylight savings? I get it. Daylight savings, I mean, it saves the daytime, which puts you ahead of time by an hour, which you do get less sleep, but you have more daytime, which is good. Well, at least for me, is it for everyone? Because I'm in the Eastern time zone. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so right at the end of it. I probably said this before. I live in Michigan, so I'm on the Eastern time zone. Cause I know there's part of Michigan that's central. It's in the UP. That's part of it. So I'm in the mid, but I'm in like the north and slightly to the east. Xbox or PlayStation. So now basically it's whatever console you have that in your opinion is your favorite. I have a PS5, so I'm gonna go with PlayStation. Alright. I also have a Nintendo Switch and I used to have a Nintendo Wii, so but unfortunately I got destroyed by fire. Are we living in a simulation? I don't personally believe that. I think like psychotics may think it is. But could be wrong. It just depends on what people think, but I get it because of like GTA and stuff. That's like a life simulation. I haven't even played that, but they're just all over. But I don't think we're living in a simulation. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I never seen Die Hard, man. I can't really answer all these, but I remember it's like a violent movie. I think it's like rated R or something like that. I think I might have seen images and stuff of it, which doesn't seem like it, but I'm gonna guess it's not. Okay. Middle brownie piece or edge piece? I can't eat brownies. I'm allergic to cocoa. I'm allergic to chocolate. So I can't answer this one either, but you can kind of answer it with other stuff. But I could probably use breadsticks, for example, like, like the ones that are kind of like shaped like a pizza or whatever. They're in like a pizza box or a circle. I always like going for the middle pieces before and not the edge. But for a brownie, I can't really answer because I'm allergic to it. But if I go by like breadsticks and stuff, I always like the middle because I don't like the taste of the crust that much. So it's good to dip in a ranch, but the edge piece is tastier. But I mean, okay. Sock, shoe, or sock, shoe. I always put on both of my socks first, so sock, shoe is correct way. Okay, that's what I do. iPhone or Android? Now this is depends on what phone you have. This is just like the PlayStation and Xbox thing. I have an Android, so I'm going with Android. And personally, I think Androids are better than iPhones, but I mean, because I'm an Android person, I always had an Android phone. But yeah, everybody has their opinion. Everybody has an iPhone saying the iPhone's better. So obviously, more people that voted have an iPhone. Does straw have one hole or two holes? I say it has one hole because one continuously hole. And it does have two separate ends, but it's just one hole all the way through. Okay. That was kind of close though, but. Oh wow, I almost. Wow, this one's almost done. It's kind of quick. Smooth or chunky peanut butter? Here's my opinion on this. Smooth peanut butter I like on sandwiches and stuff. That one's always the best on sandwiches, but chunky, I don't mind eating it the way it is. However, though, I don't mind eating smooth peanut butter the way it is. So if that answers the question, it smooth peanut butter should win. Most people agreed. A whole bunch of other stuff that I can do here if you actually do the IQ testing, but like I said on my last video that I made yesterday, I'm in school now, which I want to try to get more shorts in. I'm going to attempt Monday through Friday to do shorts, but that ain't always going to happen. But Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to do my long videos like this. But if you like this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe. I have another one I'm going to do next week, so make sure you watch that. And I'll see all you in the next video.